Hello children. In my last video we had discussed about quadrilaterals, the different types of quadrilaterals, and the sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. And we also learned some of the main properties of a parallelogram. So now we are going to study a few examples in which we are going to make use of those properties. So example number 1, show that each angle of a rectangle is a right angle. Now let us recall what's a rectangle. A rectangle is a parallelogram in which one angle is 90 degrees. So a rectangle is a parallelogram. Adre one angle 90 degrees idre matra. So we are going to now see that this rectangle is a parallelogram with angle A equal to 90 degrees. Now we know that AD is parallel to BC and AB is a transversal. So angles on the same side of the transversal, and if they are interior, they are called as co-interior angles. Angle A plus angle B are co-interior, and sum of the two co-interior angle is always 180 degrees. Therefore, I am writing angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees because they are co-interior angles. And we know that A is 90 degrees. So 90 plus B is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle B is equal to 180 minus 90. Therefore, angle B is 90 degrees. But what did we learn in a parallelogram in? One of the properties that opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. But we know that angle A is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, angle C is also 90 degrees. B is 90 degrees. We just now proved it here. Therefore, angle D is also 90 degrees. Hence, all the angles in a rectangle are right angles or they are equal to 90 degrees. So you can go through the example once more. Just rewind the video once, so you can actually have a look at it once more, and you can do it without seeing also. Okay. If you find it difficult, do it once by seeing it, and again you can repeat it without seeing. So this is the example number 1. Let us come to example number 2. Example number 2, show that the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. So this is a rhombus. In a rhombus, I am having diagonals AC and BD. Now I have to prove that AC and BD are perpendicular. Andre e angle 90 degrees idre perpendicular ide anta artha. So let us consider a rhombus ABCD. Now what are the properties of a rhombus? All sides are equal. AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. And we also learned that in a rhombus, the diagonals bisect each other. So AO is equal to OC we learned. And OB is equal to OD. Now we are going to consider triangles AOD and COD. In these two triangles, we are going to prove that these are congruent. So AO is equal to OC. Reason is, you should write down the reason. Like diagonals bisect each other. Adrinda AO is equal to OC. Second, OD is common to both. Erಡರ triangles ಅಲ್ಲೂ OD ಇದೆ. So common ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು AD is equal to DC. Sides of the rhombus are equal ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿದೆ. So therefore AD is equal to DC. So sides of a rhombus are equal. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ two triangles is congruent. They are congruent to each other. So AOD is congruent to triangle COD. Because they are congruent, therefore by CPCT, this angle is equal to this angle. These two angles are equal by CPCT. But Adre, AC is a straight line. Andre, this angle plus this angle will form a linear pair. What's a linear pair? The sum of the two angles is equal to 180 degrees. So AOD plus COD is equal to 180 degrees because it's a linear pair. But I've given what? AOD is equal to COD. So AOD and COD should be equal, and they should also be 180 degrees. Andre AOD and COD must be 90 anta artha. So equal kuda ide, when add madidre 180 kuda barutte. So that means DO is perpendicular to AC. In other words, BD is perpendicular to AC. So this is what is my sum. and so that diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. So just now I have proved that BD is perpendicular to AC. So have you understood? So this is example number 2. Now coming to example number 3. Now we know that in the example number 3, what they have done is they have asked us to prove two things. So let us read the sum. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles andre enu? Two sides of the triangle are equal. So AB is equal to AC. Andre ABC is an isosceles triangle anta. And it's also said that AD ಬಂದು bisect ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ exterior angle ಗೆ. So AD bisects the exterior angle PAC. Now we have to prove two things, and also they have given that the CD is parallel to AB ಅಂತ they have given. CD is parallel to AB they have given. So ಇವಾಗ let us now learn what they are asking us to prove. DAC is equal to BCA prove ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿತ್, ವಿ ನೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಐಸೋಸ್ಲೆಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. therefore AB is equal to AC. What are the properties of isosceles triangle? Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Andre this is equal to this, andre this angle is equal to this angle. So I start off with AB is equal to AC. Therefore angle ACB is equal to angle ABC. Now we'll take the exterior angle. This is the exterior angle. The exterior angle PAC by the exterior angle property. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So PAC is equal to angle ABC plus angle ACB. It's the exterior angle property. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಎ ಸಿ ಬಿ ಬಂದು ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಬಂದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಬದಲು ನಾನು ಎ ಸಿ ಬಿನೇ ಬರಿತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಎ ಸಿ ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎ ಸಿ ಬಿ ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ಎ ಸಿ ಬಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಪಿ ಎ ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 2 ಎ ಸಿ ಬಿ. What is PAC? It is made up of this angle and this angle, and they are both equal. Therefore, this full angle is equal to twice of angle DAC. So 2 DAC ಬಂದು PAC ಗೆ ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So instead of PAC, I am writing 2 DAC is equal to 2 ACB. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled, and DAC is equal to ACB. So I have proved the first part, that is DAC is equal to BC ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. So proved part 1. But ಆದರೆ ಇದೇನು ಇದೆರಡು, this two angles, this angle and this angle are alternate angles. And when will alternate angles formed? When there are parallel lines. Therefore, because they are alternate angles, AD is parallel to BC. But we also know that from the sum that AB is parallel to CD. So because the opposite sides are parallel, ABCD is a parallelogram. Proved part 2. So this is example number 3. Now let us start with example number 4. So just a minute. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಸಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ 2 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅಂತೆ. L and M are parallel. So L is parallel to M and this line P is a transversal. They are asking to show that the bisectors of the interior angles, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್, ಇದನ್ನು ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಆ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ಇದು ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಪಿ ಎಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯೂ ಆರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸಲ್. Okay, so the bisectors of this is angle PAC, this bisector, and ACQ, this bisector, they meet at the intersect at B. Similarly, bisector of SAC, this bisector, and RCA, this bisector, meet at angle D. So the bisectors are meeting. So we are going to say that this angle and this angle are said to be now equal angles, alva? So PAC and ACR are said to be equal angles because They are alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal when a transversal cuts a pair of parallel lines. So we get alternate. Now I'm going to do half on both sides. I'll take half of each. So half PAC is equal to half ACR. Half idradu half andre idu. Idradu half andre idu. So BAC is equal to angle ACD. BAC is equal to angle ACD. But this is a pair of alternate angles for these two lines. Therefore, AB is parallel to CD. So AB is parallel to CD. Similarly, hangene ನಾವು BC is parallel to AD ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ both the opposite pairs are parallel to one another. Therefore, ABCD is now a parallelogram. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಈ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ನ ನಾವು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಟೆಲ್ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 180 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್. ಯಾಕೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಪೇರ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಪೇರ್. ಸೊ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. PAC plus SAC equal to 180 degrees, linear pair, but half of this and half of this is this and this. So I have written here half of PAC plus half of AC is equal to 1 and half of 180, that is 90 degrees. So half of PAC bandu BAC, half of SAC bandu DAC. So this angle plus this angle, idu erdu seridre total angle A baratte. So that means this total angle is A. So total angle A bandre 90 degrees ಆಯಿತು. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಸೊ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಈಸ್ ನೌ ಅ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ದಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ABCD is a parallelogram in which one angle is 90 degrees. Therefore ABCD is a rectangle ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಂತಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ವೀಡಿಯೋನ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಕಲೀರಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು 1-2-3 ಸಲ ಬರೀರಿ. ನೋಡ್ದಿರ 1-2 ಸಲ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5 ಇವಾಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ದ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಮೀಟ್ ದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ and you have to prove that this quadrilateral is a rectangle. So let us do it. So now in this one we know that let P, Q, R, S be the points of intersection of the bisectors of angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 3PQRs ಹತ್ರ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಟ್ ದೋಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋನ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ DAS ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್, ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 180 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್. ಯಾಕೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕೋ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್. ಇದು ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಇದು ಬಂದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸಲ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕೋ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕೋ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 180. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು 180 ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ DAS I am writing this and this. Okay, angle A plus angle D is now nothing but this is half of angle A and this is half of angle D. So DAS plus angle ADS. So DAS ಬಂದು half of angle A ಮತ್ತು ADS ಬಂದು half of angle D. ಹಾಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, half of angle A plus half of angle D. So half of, in brackets ಅಲ್ಲಿ angle A plus angle D, I have taken half common factor. So half of A plus D ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ that this and this is totally 180 ಅಂತ. So 180 because they are co-interior angles. So half of 180 ಬಂದು 90 ಆಯಿತು. Therefore this and this ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್. ಮತ್ತು ಇದೇನಾಯಿತು, ಇದೆಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ದ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಎ ಡಿ ಎಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡಿ ಎ ಎಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡಿ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಇದು ಮೂರು ಸೇರಿದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 180 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಇದು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡಿ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 180 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಡಿ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 180 ಮೈನಸ್ 90. ಡಿ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಬಂದು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಇದು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಬಂದು ನನಗೆ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆಯಿತಾ? ನಾವು ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಬಂದು ಹೀಗೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್. This is also similarly you can say this is 90 and all are 90 degrees. So now vertical opposite. Now we can say that similarly APB is also 90 and therefore this is 90 degrees and quadrilateral in which all angles are 90 degrees. So ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಕೂಡ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಬಂತು. ಇದು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಇದು ಬಂದು ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 90, ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 90. ಮತ್ತು ಹೇಗೆ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 90 ಅಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಕೂಡ 90. ಸೊ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟರಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ is said to be a parallelogram. Hence this quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram and it's also a rectangle. A quadrilateral in which all angles are 90 degrees is said to be a rectangle. ಓಕೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಸಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ನ ನಾವು ಲಾಸ್ಟಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದು. ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದೇನೆಂದರೆ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒನ್ ಪೇರ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ if one pair of a quadrilateral is equal and parallel, then that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if a pair ಅಂದರೆ one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಪೇರ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬೋದು. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ AB is equal to CD and AB is parallel to CD. So AB is equal to CD and AB is parallel to CD. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA by SA's postulate. Because these two triangles are congruent, DAC, this angle is equal to angle ACB. But they are alternate angles. And the alternate means what? Therefore, it is coming from parallel lines DA and CD. Therefore, we say that, but they are alternate angles. Therefore, BC is parallel to DA or BC is parallel to AD. Hence, we can conclude that because one pair is parallel, the other pair also becomes parallel, and hence, therefore, ABCD is a parallelogram. So, this is a very important condition. So, you don't have to prove both the sides are parallel and both the sides are equal. You can just prove one side parallel and one side is parallel, and that is also equal. If you prove, then it is a parallelogram. So, this is a very important property of a this is a very important property for you to understand how to prove it's a parallelogram. Okay, so using this property we are going to do the last sum. The last sum is example 6. Example 6 ಅಲ್ಲಿ I'm having a parallelogram ABCD. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ P ಮತ್ತು Q is the midpoint of AB and DC. P is the midpoint of AB and Q is the midpoint of DC. So I'm going to join AQ and BQ and I'm going to join DP and CP. So now I have to prove that APCQ is a parallelogram. This one, APCQ is a parallelogram, and similarly I have to prove that PBQD is also this one is a parallelogram we have to prove. And finally we have to prove that this small diagonal over this biscuit ಥರ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ rhombus ಥರ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಂದು parallelogram ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So what we are going to now the solution set. ನಾವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಎ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು ಡಿ ಸಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಲೈನ್ Andre AB is part of the line AB and QC is part of the line DC. Therefore, I can write the solution AP is parallel to QC. Why? Because AB is parallel to DC. And the two lines parallel, part of that line is also parallel. And I know that half of AB is equal to half of DC because ABCD is a parallelogram. AB is equal to DC. Half AB is equal to half DC. So I write AP is equal to QC. Since P is the midpoint of AB and Q is the midpoint of DC. Therefore, one side parallel, one pair is opposite is equal and parallel andre. Therefore, AP CQ is a parallelogram. So part 1 prove ಆಯಿತು AP CQ is a parallelogram. So proved part 1 ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀನಿ. Okay, next similarly, ಇವಾಗ PB is parallel to DQ and PB is equal to DQ. PB is parallel to DQ ಯಾಕೆ? Because AB is parallel to DC ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮತ್ತು PB is half of AB because P is midpoint ಅಂತ. DQ is half of DC. So AB is equal to DC means half AB is equal to half DC. Therefore, PB is equal to DQ. Now, similarly, I write PB is equal to DQ or QD and PB is parallel to QD. Therefore, PBQD is a parallelogram. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಒನ್ ಪೇರ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೂವ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2 ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೂವ್ಡ್ 2. Now coming to the third parallelogram, because this is a parallelogram, therefore this is parallel to this and this is a parallelogram, therefore this is parallel to this. So we can say that this is also a parallelogram. So we are going to write SP is parallel to QR and SQ is parallel to PR. SP is parallel to QR and SQ is parallel to PR. Okay, so because the two are parallel to one another, therefore PS RQ PS QR is a parallelogram. So I have finished all the 6 examples. If you have any doubts, what you can do is you can just redo again and again and you will understand much better. So I'll meet you in the next class, and that is the next chapter, which is chapter 8. Okay? If you have any doubts, please put in the comment section. I can handle the questions and we can be on a talk on a phone or on Zoom. Understand? Okay.